welcome to day 8 of my challenge, my 30-day challenge. So please remember, as always, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a comment. So this will be interesting. So those of you that have been out on Christmas do's last night might find this a bit daunting to start with, but it is a recovery session. I'm going to feel so much better after it, and I know you guys are as well. So it's going to be very light, and I promise you, you're going to feel amazing after. So we're not going for too long, we're going for 1 minute on and 10 seconds rest, but it is all stretching, okay? So come with me, we're going to start straight away, straight with the timer. So we're just going for marches to start with. Shake out those cobwebs. That's all we're doing, just marching up and down. So I know there's quite a few of you that have messaged me to say that they were out last night, but bring it on. You will feel a million times better. Just marching up and down, just picking those legs up nice and high. So we're going to do a little circuit. We're going to do 5 exercises in each circuit, but they are literally, this is going to be the most intense one of the lot. Lots of stretching today. Aching from yesterday as well. Just here for another 20 seconds. Keep with me. 15 seconds. That's it, keep going. Pick those knees up. And it's dark and miserable outside as well. 3, 2, 1. Let's take a wider stance, and we're just going to go in for some light squats. Reaching your hands down and up. Now just getting a little deeper each time. Just light squats. Just pushing those hips out. Squeezing those glutes at the top. Opening out those hips. Push those knees out nice and wide. Just light squats here. Obviously, if you want to take the intensity up, then just go for your deeper squats, get them all the way down. Inhale the way down, exhale on the way up. Getting a little deeper. Reaching up. Opening out those shoulder blades. Hopefully you're already feeling better this Sunday morning. Okay, we're just going for a little rotation here. So you can either do this in a squat position, reaching over, or stay standing and reach, reach. So really opening out that waist. If you want it more advanced, just get nice and low. Big reaches. That's it, get deeper if you can, but don't worry if you're staying standing. Just reach over, resting that hand on your knee. Just making sure you're keeping your body quite upright and straight. Big reaches. Don't worry if you're halfway, you're coming up, because my legs are aching. That's it, really reach as far as you can. Ooh, we're going to turn to the side, and we're going to go for a little lunge rotation. Really fell over then. Okay, lunging forward and rotate. Back. Lunge forward, rotate. Back. So we're giving a little hip flexor stretch here. Lunge. Rotate. Really good for the back as well. So you're rotating to the side, your knee is forward. Rotate. Rotate. Obviously, if you want a bit of a harder workout, then just coming all the way down. A bit more power through those exercises. Back up. Nice rotation. And don't worry, we have got 3 circuits, but we're only going for 1 round each circuit. As I say, this is as intense as it's going to get. That's it, for a nice rotation through the back. Ooh, shake out. Which one are we doing now? We're going to the split stance, floor reaches. I haven't got a very good memory today. So, I just want you to take your hands down, reaching up, nice and straight, back down and reaching all the way overhead. Push back, coming down to the mat, reaching up nice and tall, rounding up through that spine, and coming up and reaching back. Down, hands come down, reaching up, and all the way back, pushing back. Obviously you can have a greater workout if you're coming nice and deep. Reaching up, round up through your spine, coming back down, reaching over. Really round up through your back, back down. Ooh, that feels nice. Ooh. Well done, circuit number 1 is complete already. We're coming down to the mat. So on all fours, grab a quick drink if you need to. We're going for cat cows to start with. I might just bun my hair up. So remember, in these 30 days, there's always going to be some days where the last thing you want to do is a workout. But it is Sunday. That's why I'm keeping this one light for those that have been out. But we need a recovery from the hard work we've done this week as well. So, cat cows to start. We're going to inhale, exhale, round. Really push through those shoulder blades. Are you ready? Really round up. Really push those shoulder blades up. Now you can really work through the core. If you really reach up nice and high, feeling that working through your abs. Use your breath. One of my favourite exercises is this. We're great for doing first thing in the morning. Really good for mobility, flexibility. Anyone that suffers from back pain, try and incorporate this exercise in your daily routine. Last few seconds. Well done. We're just going to come back for a sit back. We're going to reach forward. Reach your hands as far forward as you can. Really feel that, those shoulders opening up. Feel that nice back stretch. Just hold it here. And we're just going to walk our hands around to one side. So walk them around as far as you can. Feel that lovely stretch across your back. Just hold it here. And back round to the other side. Just walking your hands around as far as you can go. You should feel that stretch coming all the way from your arm, for your shoulder, all the way across your back, and then back to the centre and hold. Just reaching your head down to the mat, feeling that nice stretch. Last few seconds. And rolling up. We're going to bring one leg forward and we're going to come into a hip flexor stretch. So what I want you to do is you're just going to lean in. So your knee and knee are in alignment. It's almost like they're in a straight line. So make sure you're feeling that stretch along here, along your hip flexor. Now if you want a greater stretch, I just want you to reach around to the side that your knee is raised. So really pull that knee across, reach around. A nice stretch across your back, greater stretch in your hip flexor. And just really push those hips in. You can do little pulses here as well. Just pulse into it. That's it, keep going. Just feel that nice stretch. If you want to, you can come back round. Taking your hands down if you wish. Just pushing deeper into that stretch. Just little rocks. 4. And coming up, we're going to the other side. Bring that leg forwards. You're going to go deep into that hip flexor stretch. Push that forward. Knee and knee in alignment in a nice straight line. So you could draw a line down, it should be nice and straight. And rotate round if you wish. Just makes you feel a greater stretch through. Opens out that shoulder blade as well. Especially if you push that arm across, really reach around, look behind. Little pulses here if you wish. Just rocking backwards and forwards. Oh, that feels nice. Got another 20 seconds here. Just pulsing forward. Remember, your hands can come down if you wish. Just feeling that nice stretch. We're going to come down onto the mat, onto our stomachs for the next one. Another few seconds here. And coming up. Now, coming down onto your stomachs. Everyone's got to do this with me, okay? So I'm just going to pause that. So take your right hand out to straight. Your other hand is just rested on the mat here. What we're going to do, you can rest your head down on the mat and you're going to pick. So my right hand is out and I'm going to lift my right leg and drop it all the way down. So pick your knee up and now it's planted on the ground. Okay? And come back round and reach around the other side. Left hand, left foot picks up and plants. Now you feel a real big stretch across your chest. And back, other side. Keep that hand close to you. And if you prefer it one way or the other, you can stay on one side. So I quite like this stretch when it's really opening out my chest. Or you can just keep flicking to each side, it's up to you. But this feels really nice thoracic rotation. Really plant that foot down. That feels nice. Just gonna hold it here, this one. Now often people say, well, I've got big boobs, they're in the way. But they shouldn't be. However big your boobs are, because you're not on them, okay? We're going to go to the other side. So take the other hand out. You can rotate over. Now, this one probably hurt those ones with big boobs. But if you go the other side, you're not. You'd lift it up. Your boobs aren't on the mat. You can just hold it here for a nice stretch. So if you are rotating backwards and forwards, yes, big boob ladies, you might feel that. Oh, this feels good though. I love this stretch. So stay here or switch over, it's up to you. This stretch just stretches out those lats a little bit more on that side, and you can rotate round. We've got another 14 seconds here. Oh, you can just stay here and fall asleep. Hopefully you're feeling better already for doing something. Oh, it's always very important to do some stretching. We're going to come down to the side, take the leg out, this knee straight, and we're just going to push back and up, back and up. That's it, just like rocking backwards and forwards. Feeling that nice stretch that's coming down your inner thigh. Feel that stretch coming down your hamstring as you flow back. Just rocking backwards and forwards. Now if you wish, you can hold this back. You want to feel that greater stretch here, or just rocking up and down. If you're holding it back, take this elbow that's nearest your knee and reach up towards the ceiling. Big reaches. Really opening out your back as well. Then you can take your hand down and just drop your head down towards the mat. Nice stretch. And coming up, you're going to go to the other side. Reach that leg out. Rocks up and down, just forward and back. Maybe you can just hold it back if you wish, just hold it here, or continue to rock backwards and forwards. Really good one for opening out those hips as well. Adductors are often quite tight, those inner thighs. And hold it back. Bring all the way down. And reach up. Big rotation. Oh, I definitely needed this stretch. Oh. Come back down. Dropping your head down. Right, we're going to come down to the mat this time. We're going to go for some glute bridges. So, what I want you to do is you're going to come up. So I'm lifting up, taking my left hand, and I'm going to reach as far over as I can, touching beyond my mat, and back down. Again, lift the other side, reach as far as you can, and back. Lift and reach. So you're really pushing back onto those shoulder blades, and back down. Reach. If you're struggling to lift your bum off the ground, that's fine, just reach. Up. Reach. That's it, keep going. Big reaches. Take your legs to straight. Bring your left knee in, tuck it in tight. Pull that in, and we're going to pull that knee over all the way down to the ground. And then take your arms out to straight. I can't quite straighten this arm, but arms out straight, so shoulder blades are on the ground. You can place this hand here, so you can pull that knee down to the ground. What we want to do is we're going to do a big circles. So I'm going to circle over my body, and I'm going to try and feel the ground all the way around, trying to keep your arms straight. I can't quite keep it straight here. All the way around, and it crosses your body. Big circles round, follow your hand all the way around, big circles. That's it, keep going, big circles. Pull that knee down to the mat. Now I want you to stay here, because this next circle, you're going to find that place where you feel the biggest stretch, which I feel it back here. So I'm just going to hold this stretch here. I'm pulling that knee down to the mat, just holding that stretch. That feels nice. Again, a great daily stretch to do here as well. Now if you want to, you can grab hold of this leg that's down and pull that foot in towards you. So pull it in towards your bum at the same time as pushing this knee down.
and try and shimmy round and try and keep those shoulder blades as close to the mat as you can on both sides. And pull that knee up a little bit further. That feels like such a good stretch. Really getting deep in the groin area, in the hips, through the back, through those legs. Oh, and releasing off, coming up. Tucking the other knee in. So right knee in. I'm going to pull that knee all the way across, so it touches down, arms come out to the side, or rest that hand on your knee. Try and keep those shoulder blades on the ground. I feel quite tight here. Just holding that down, pushing that knee down. That lovely stretch. That feels good. Feel tighter this side. And when you're ready, just circle that arm around, across your body, all the way over in a big circle, trying to feel contact with the ground the whole time. Following that hand round, so until it crosses your body, and then big circle round. Oh. And on this next one, I just want you to find that point where you feel the greatest stretch. I should turn that timer down, shouldn't I? Kind of ruining the mood. That feels good. Push that knee down. Just find where it's the greatest stretch. If your hand can't touch the ground, probably need to do some more stretching. Oh, that feels good. And when you're ready, if you wish to, you can stay there, or you can grab that foot. Pull that knee down, pull that knee and foot in towards you. Try and keep those shoulder blades, move around if you can. Try and keep those shoulder blades down. I'm quite lifted on this side. Pull that knee in. And just push that hip forward slightly. Just push your pelvis forward and you can feel a greater stretch down your quads and your hip flexors. That feels good. Ooh. And releasing off. Oh, tuck those knees in. And coming all the way up. Hamstring stretches. Let's go for a nice wide stance. Wide legs. What I want you to do is just pulse forward. Just pulsing forward. And pulsing over to the other side. Just little pulses here. Really push into feeling that stretch down your hamstrings. Don't worry if you're up here and you can't get your legs this wide. Believe me, you will get a lot more flexible over these 30 days. And just pulse around to the other side. Feel a nice stretch coming down your back as well. And back to the centre. Just little pulses. Hold it here if you can. Oh, that feels nice. And roll up. I'm going to take our feet together. So what I want you to do is take one foot like this, the other foot comes over, and you're going to reach around. Okay? Did you get that? So imagine you're cross-legged. Take one leg up, pull it over, and then you're going to rotate. So you're going to pull this knee in, and you're rotating round. So my left leg is over, my right hand is pulling that knee in towards me. This is my left foot. And just reach round and look the other way. Pull that knee in nice and tight. That lovely stretch coming through your back and all the way up through your glutes. Big rotations. Oh, that feels good. Just hold this stretch. Make sure you're looking behind Pulling that knee in. Oh, release off. Staying in this position, what I want you to do is pull this knee in a little bit further, so your knees are evenly stacked on top of each other. Okay, so pull that knee in, and then you're going to just take your chest down towards those knees and feel an amazing stretch coming all the way from here down that glute. And you can just rock here as well. And go from side to side. Now remain real big, you can't, you're here. But you're still going to feel that nice stretch. Okay, as your flexibility gets better, you'll be able to evenly stack those knees. So just little rocks from side to side, pulsing down. Feel that lovely stretch coming through those glutes. Nearly there, 15 seconds here. Just little rocks in and out. Last few seconds. Ooh, coming up. We'll go the other side. So take that foot in. So this is my left foot. Come to here. My right foot comes over and rotating round to the right and looking behind. Pulling that knee across, nice and tight. Make sure you're big rotation round to the back. Really pull that knee across. That's it, keep this holding this stretch. Rotate a little further if you can. Really feel that nice thoracic rotation. Pull that knee across. Another 20 seconds here. Just pull that knee in a little bit further if you can. Hold this stretched. I hope you're feeling better already. I certainly am. Last few seconds. And coming back round. So pulling this knee across, so your knees are evenly stacked. I find it a little bit more difficult this side, so you may well find it a little bit more difficult one side than the other. Evenly stacked, reaching forward, just pressing in, little rocks, pushing forward. That's it, for that lovely stretch. Rock from side to side. You might feel it a little bit further, that stretch from side to side, or you might find it more if you're just pulsing down. If you can take your elbows down and just reach down a little bit further to feel a greater stretch. I quite like the rocking feeling. Oh, that feels good. We've just got one last stretch to do after this and we're done. Oh, that feels nice. 5 seconds. Oh, coming up. Okay, come into this position. So you're going to pull your feet in as far in towards you as you can. Grab hold of those feet. And I just want you to pulse forward and back. Forward and back. Pushing those knees down. You can take your hands to your ankles. Push those knees. And just push forward and back. Forward and back. And hold that for a nice stretch. You can either stay here or push your knees out a little bit further. Take your hands through, all the way around, pushing in and drop your head down. That nice stretch for your back as well. Pulling in and pull down, pull your arms in. Now this is a great stretch. You might want to stay here for a little bit longer, but I do like this one. Really good for your back. And then you can pull away as well, really pull back, keep your hands where they are, and then come back forward. Pull back, back forward. I'm just going to press pause because we're done now. It was just a guideline, really, having the timer there, so I don't fall asleep and get stuck in a pose for ages. That's it, pull back for that nice stretch along your shoulder blades. Oh, release off. Shake out. Well done. You'll feel so much better after that, I'm sure. And those of you who were out on any Christmas do's or anything last night, then yeah, I hope you feel better now.